Hi, I'm Deborah. I'm Nico's mother.
Hi, I'm Peter. I'm Nico's dad.
We're going to be the audience today.
Important parts of my personality can be expressed through film and music. These two pieces of media are really important to me. Growing up, I've always loved movies, and music's a big part of my life, as I play piano and the guitar, and they're hobbies of mine. These pieces of art are important to me, and I think they display my sense of curiosity, my willingness to learn, and my resilience to overcome very well. The first thing I'd like to talk about is a movie called The Secret World of Ariete by Studio Ghibli. It's an animated movie about a family of tiny people who live in a regular-sized house, and they're called borrowers. And the reason for that is because they borrow things like cubes of sugar or toothpicks, things they need, just the things they need to survive. And I got this movie from my abuela's bingo hall, where they sold movies and my parents used to buy them. And that's the only way I saw movies, basically. And my sister and I were enamored by this film. Like, we thought it was real. So we built a tiny house out of a shoebox and we put it in the yard and we hoped that little borrowers would live there. It was a really important memory of mine, of my old house back in Miami. And I think it showcases my sense of curiosity very well, my eagerness to explore the world and figure out how it works, especially when you're little. This is important. It also fostered my love of movies and animation, which still ring true within me today. I love films so much and I'm always watching new movies as they come out now, which is really exciting. Another animated movie from my early childhood influenced me greatly, which I'm going to talk about now. It fostered my love of science and marine biology. My dad had a boat growing up, so I was always near the ocean, and it was one of my favorite things to do. The beach, swimming, the pool, anything. I was always up for going in the water. The creator of this movie was a marine biologist, and he switched to cartoons because he was never afraid of doing something childish when it's fun. I mean, there's nothing wrong with embracing your inner kid or just being a kid. You can still do anything, and I think that's a really important message. It fostered my love of the world and my interests and science. I've never really had a problem with school or learning. I've always been excited and engaged. This movie was the SpongeBob movie. While I love film so much, I also have a great passion for music. I love playing the guitar and the piano. They're hobbies of mine, which is why for my final piece of media that influenced me and showcases my personality traits, I want to talk about the song Someday by The Strokes. It's about holding on to the past. That's why it's called Someday, because people are always going to be dreading someday, which is exactly what the song repeats multiple times. But you have to keep moving forward. That's what the song says. It literally says to stop wasting time. And it's basically pushing that the idea of someday isn't something to be feared, it's something to be embraced. I really got into punk rock or post-punk music, which is what the Strokes are, that kind of area, the early to like mid-2000s, especially after I moved. We moved from Miami, and this was a really tough time for me. I was homesick, I was in a new place, none of my friends were there, I had to go to a new school. It was a big deal, and music really helped me cope with that by just relaxing and listening to music. It's a regular thing to do. And I think the message of this song was really important to me. I think that moving forward is something that everyone has to do. I can't just sit there and be like, oh, I'm stuck here, I want to go home. My home's here now, and I'm going to have to make the best of it. Movies and music are really important to me and reflect who I am. I think that these messages were really crucial to me growing up, and they've become a major part of who I am today. They fostered my curiosity, my eagerness to learn and discover the world, and taught me to stay strong and keep moving despite of hardship. Symbolically, they're pivotal portions of my character, and that's why I chose them. Thank you.